Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Megan, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I'm due for a little while. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I hope this is good. I would really like it to be good. Well, we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be my Mega Ran shirt. Very cool shirt. I love this shirt a lot. And if you're unfamiliar with Mega Ran, well, I've yammered on about him quite a bit on my show for, any number of years that I've been doing this. But he is a hip-hop / nerdcore style rapper. And if you're unfamiliar with nerdcore, basically like a mix, well, not a mix, but it's, sort of a subgenre within the rap and hip-hop, sort of culture of basically taking that kind of stuff and then focusing on nerdy topics, be they video games, anime, what have you. Oftentimes they'll sample video game music or, stuff like that to sort of incorporate into the whole sort of design of it. Mega Ran obviously, has that association with the Blue Bomber, Mega Man. And I'm a big Mega Man fan and I'm a big Mega Ran fan. So much so I've actually seen him perform live a whole bunch of times. I actually have videos, multiple performances of his that I've seen. They're on the channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check him out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction because Mega Man and Mega Ran are fucking awesome. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Why do I want it to taste good? Well, I always want stuff to taste good. It's the point of me doing the show, ideally, things taste good. But in this particular instance, it seems like it should. So So I was out on my way. I'm going to go visit a friend for his birthday today. And decided, you know what, I'm stopping on by, might as well, hit up Freddy's. And I've reviewed some stuff from Freddy's, any number of times on the show over the years. And I saw this particular item on their menu, and they're like, it's back! And I was like, okay, it's back. But what is it? Well, it happens to be, stupid little thing. It's boom! This is their grilled cheese steakburger, which consists of 2 steak burger patties, 2 slices of American cheese, 2 slices of Swiss cheese on buttery Texas toast with a savory tomato spread. Ooh, so they're trying to get that grilled cheese and tomato soup vibe going on. And it also has bacon on it? I don't know if I got the thing I was supposed to get, because it doesn't say anything about bacon. No, okay, I guess they just added bacon. Sure, I'm not going to bitch about added bacon. Okay, so let's go. Right. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this, and it's like, ha 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 ha. All right, man. Let's give it a go. Right off the bat, Texas toast. It's not toasted. The top part seems to be toasted, but the bottom part, that's just, wow. Okay. I just got through reviewing caramel apple pie concrete from them. The consistency was not the best. I hate to go over there and kind of put it on the staff of any place because, working that type of job, man, people don't get nearly enough credit for that. That's some bullshit work, and people love to shit on those people. Get fucked, by the way, if that's your opinion. I got nothing I want to deal with you. But not gonna lie, I don't think I got their top quality staff on this one. It seems like some of the prep wasn't maybe as, yeah. But I will say it's tasty. very tasty. It's very steaky, very cheesy. I like the Texas Toast Edition. It genuinely has like a buttery aspect to it. And I really like the savory tomato sauce too. I think that really hits nicely. You know, it just kind of gives it a little something, like even without it, it would be super tasty because it's just basically just a bunch of meat and cheese. But having that little something extra with the tomato kind of, you know, opens it up a little bit, gives a little bit extra dimension, freshens it up a little bit. Really enjoy that. And very cheesy. I really appreciate that they went over there. Because if you're going to call something a grilled cheese steak burger, I'm going to need it to be really cheesy. And they definitely got that right. I think doubling up on the cheese for both types of cheese, definitely a win. The bacon is there. It's definitely not like, you know, it's fast food bacon. It's not real proper, you know, great bacon. But it's there. It does make a little bit of an impact. I think it's better for it than without it. But it's definitely not a deal breaker or a game changer one way or the other. I think it would still be a really good sandwich without it. But having that added bacon, and people are going to watch this and be like, oh yeah, they just randomly gave you bacon, fat guy. It's like, I didn't ask for the bacon. Unless I did so unconsciously. Maybe that's where I'm at in my life, where I'm just randomly asking people for bacon and I'm not aware of it. I really like this. Genuinely. I think this is probably... This might be the best steak burger I've had from Freddy's. You know, I mean, because like I said, I've reviewed stuff from Freddy's, and they're always a little bit hit or miss for me. Some of their stuff, I think they do a little bit better. I reviewed some of their chicken sandwiches. Those were pathetic. But their steak burgers are pretty good. They don't hold up against, like, you know, your Culver's or even, like, your Steak and Shake. But this does show that, like, hey, if you go over there, you know, if you build it the right way, if you put the right elements into it, it can still be a really nice and rewarding experience. And I think that that's definitely the case. I really enjoyed this. Could it have been better in certain ways? Yes. But, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm going to go with yes and yes. I think for me personally, it's a tasty burger. And by the way, what with this being a burger, it's going to end up on my Burgers for Days playlist, which is a playlist for just burgers. But, like I said, I think it hits really nicely. I don't know how evocative of like a grilled cheese and tomato soup it is, because at the end of the day, you know, you've obviously got the steak burger and in this case the bacon in there. But in terms of just being tasty, like, it's really good. This is one of those ones where, no offense to Freddy's, I would like to see this concept, but done at like a better place, like a Steak Shack or something like that. Something where they could really bring it out and, you know, allow it to really be its best incarnation. But even as is, it's genuinely solid, and I can see why this is something that they would have brought back onto their menu. And if I'm recommending it, this is something where I would say if you have a Freddy's, go out and get it. I think this is a really good one. Hopefully yours will be a little bit better toasted than mine was, but it's just good flavors, and there's nothing to dislike about it. You know, it's nothing... The steak burger aspect of it isn't exceptional. Again, you can definitely get better, but in terms of the entire composition, I think it's really smart, and I think, again, it's just really tasty. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there if it's a truly grilled cheese and tomato soup-tastic rest of your life. I haven't had that combination in quite a long time, but, you know, does sound good, doesn't it? 5 things before I get out. Oh, wait, no, I already did. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your favorite, and it actually kind of works out really nicely because it's a really sort of dreary, rainy day, so, the whole grilled cheese thing kind of ties into it. What's your, favorite comfort food that you like to go to, Is there something that's like a childhood favorite that you always return to, or, just something simple and specific? I'd be really interested to kind of hear that, because when I think to myself, in terms comfort foods and stuff like that, it's I guess I kind of have certain things, but usually I'm just the type of person, I just go with whatever's on hand, but I don't know. Anyway,